For 60 years, she has been the first one in and delivered the last note out. In Avon Lake, a beloved church organist is retiring after a lifetime of service to Sunday worship. Our Lindsay Buckingham shares the story of a life defined by faith, fellowship, and the power of music.
For 45 years at Christ Evangelical Lutheran Church in Avon Lake.
I'm at the church by 7:30.
Before the congregation arrives, before the service begins.
I just love going in when there's nobody there, it's just me.
And her music. After 6 decades of playing, she's preparing for her final service.
It'll be a different feeling, you know, not being up there playing. But she also played by ear. She read music, but she played by ear too.
Randy Smarsh has been playing since she was a young girl.
St. John's Lutheran.
In Leesville, Ohio, her piano teacher lived right down the street.
She said, "Would you like to play the organ?" And I said, "Yeah, but we don't have an organ." Well, the church was just a couple doors down, and so I'd go down there to practice whenever I wanted to.
At 75, she's still practicing. It's her sanctuary.
Oh, I talk to God. Sometimes if there's things going on in my life, I'm doing a little praying as I'm going along. People will say, "You've done this for 45 years. Why do you have to go in and practice like that every week?" But it makes me feel good.
It's what she's always known.
So what if I don't cook, right? I can play the piano and the organ, you know? I don't know.
I'd say you're living the life if you don't have to cook.
She's shown up through it all.
I got up that morning and I just didn't feel quite right. One of the older women in our church, she sat up beside me because just in case I was going into labor. About 5 hours later, our son was born.
Through the years, the church has been there for Randy and her husband, Ron.
It's a good place.
Now, as Ron battles cancer, Randy's there for him.
She's been doing a lot of driving, hospital down there in Avon.
It's been a rough road.
Sometimes good, sometimes bad.
Yet, they're keeping the faith.
He's gonna make it, yeah.
2 more to go.
753 funerals, 175 weddings, 3 different churches. She's been the soundtrack to people's most sacred moments.
It brings people comfort.
I think so too.
When you're in a moment of profound sadness.
Right. And you hear your favorite song, you know, that just does something, I think.
What will you miss most about it?
The playing and the people, the congregation singing. I'm gonna miss that a lot.
And her dear friends.
We call ourselves the churchies, okay? And the churchies all sit in the back pew, and we go out for dinner every couple months or so, and somebody said to me once, they says, "What do you guys do? You just go and sit and pray all the time?" And we, oh no, we don't do that.
On January 11th, Randy played her last Sunday service.
Today we give thanks to God for Randy Smarsh and for her faithful service.
I've had people say to me, "Well, now when you retire, are you still going to come to church here?" And I say, "Well, yeah, why wouldn't I?" It's been our church for 45 years, you know, and the people are just, they feel like family.
She's not going anywhere.
Whoever is the organist up there playing, I'm going to be saying to myself, now if I was up there, I'd be playing that faster, or I'd be playing that slower, and I can't do that, you know.
The music will continue, just from a different seat.
You have to pass the torch.
I have to pass the torch.
Lindsay Buckingham, 3 News.
Gotta love these stories. Well, you could share your own Heartstrings stories with our team. Just email heartstrings@wkyc.com. And don't forget, if you'd like to see more stories like these, you can catch Heartstrings every weekday at 10 a.m. on our WKYC Plus app.